Hey guys, it's Wayne Santos, one of the editors here at CGM, and this week's sound off, Blizzard. I have a bone to pick with you. Okay, first off, let's get the positive affirmation stuff out of the way. So, Diablo III Ultimate Evil Edition has come out on the PS4 and the Xbox One, and for the most part, it's a good game. It pretty much is the version to play, especially on consoles. It's like so much better than the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions in so many ways, except for this one aspect which I was really hoping you guys would fix, because there is obviously more power on the PS4 and the Xbox One. But you guys did not take advantage of this, and I am a little disappointed in that. What I am talking about is local multiplayer. Now, when you're playing online and you're running around with your friends, this is not an issue. It's like if somebody gets some loot, or if somebody is like, guys, I gotta go and get rid of my armor, or buy new armor, or I gotta repair my armor, or I've got these gems and I want to socket them in some new gear, you know, they just go into their menus, or, you know, it's like they go back to town and they do their thing and then they instantly teleport back to you and the action goes on, but everybody else is doing whatever they want. This is not the case in local multiplayer. If, for example, I'm playing with somebody, say, oh, I don't know, my level 50 Crusader wife, and I'm still in the middle of, like, you know, killing tons of stuff all around us, and she gets a legendary sword. She stops, she looks at it, you know, and she suddenly decides, you know, it's like, oh wow, okay, you know, it's like there's a gem that I want to socket in this thing, or there's, like, you know, stuff that I want to adjust with my gear while we're doing all of this. So basically, the action grinds to a halt, because when she goes into the menu and starts fooling around with all of this stuff, you know, her stats, her gear, whatever, that menu occupies the entire screen, meaning that whenever anybody needs to get into a menu, everybody has to stop playing. Now, this is, you know, a little tedious, but still quite manageable when you're playing with two people in local multiplayer. When it becomes 3 or 4, it just becomes incredibly tedious, because basically what it means is it's like the equivalent of a really extended bathroom break. Whenever anybody's got to go into their menu, you more or less have to stop playing from anywhere from 10 minutes to 15 or 20 minutes, so that everybody can do all of their housekeeping chores and get that out of the way before you can jump back into the action. Now, the reason that I am disappointed in this is because we've already had an example of local multiplayer where this kind of housekeeping was managed beautifully, and that is the Borderlands series. Now, I know with this game, it's strictly two-player local multiplayer co-op, but still, Gearbox proved that even with split screens, you can have one person doing their housekeeping stuff in their menu while the other person is running around, happy as can be, shooting all kinds of stuff and doing that. I don't see why Blizzard could not have just taken the time to, like, you know, when you're playing with two-player multiplayer, just split the screen into two menus. When you're playing in four-player local co-op, just, you know, have 4 discrete sections for each dedicated menu so that the other people can keep doing whatever it is that they're doing. I guess it actually says something about the quality of Diablo III on the current generation consoles that this is the only real criticism that I have of it, but it is a criticism that does tend to kill the pacing and the momentum of the game. So, Blizzard, you guys said that you were hoping that you would be able to patch these games regularly the same way that the PC version gets patched. Here's a patch that you should really consider soon. See ya.